I'm Shauna and welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing you my July no-buy update. This video is much more like a June-July no-buy update because of the structure of the June video. So we are going to get into everything, what I bought, how I'm doing, how my no-buy is affecting my life. We're going to be talking all about that. But first, I would love if you would subscribe. I would love if you hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel and receive more content like this if that's what you're into. And I would love to have you here. So let's start updating. Now, I've really been dreading this video. I usually film my no-buy update videos around, let's say, the 25th of the month, get them up about a week later, and so they happen pretty early. We're on around June 10th, it's a Monday. Just filming it, it'll be a couple of days before it goes up, but definitely not a week. And I didn't want to sit down and collect my thoughts because it's difficult to update when I've just been putting this off. I didn't want to talk about all of the things. I didn't want to feel like a big old failure, and there's lots of things to say in this video. So I'm first going to start off with what I bought. There's quite a bit of a pile here. So I've been really dreading filming this video. I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and I structured my June update so I wouldn't have to talk about it. But I also structured my June update video because I didn't really want to talk about it and face these things, but also because I wanted to re-inspire myself and potentially inspire you to, and take a more larger picture look at what I've been doing and what this no-buy has really been doing for me. So this is about a 2-month update kind of for those reasons. And the last time I really felt like things weren't going great was in April, and I was kind of like putting those thoughts to the end, but I'm kind of owning everything, and we're going to talk about it right up front, and there's just going to be no hiding anything. And trust me, I do have a lot of thoughts about it. So I'm going to show you what I got first. It's quite a bit of things. I have been talking about for a while the need for shorts and pajamas. I did buy them. I bought this. This, by the way, is not a fashion video. This is, I'm strictly going to show you what I got so you can just see. And if things aren't working out here, I'll, do some inserts. So I got a pajama set. These are the pajama shorts. And then it's a matching kind of button front top. I really like these. They're very loose and breezy. And those are from Joe Fresh. So I also bought some shorts, a couple of pairs, 2 pairs, one from Aritzia. I bought a couple of other things from Aritzia because I had a gift card. And I didn't want to talk about this stuff because I'm not supporting Aritzia, but I already had the gift card, and if I'm looking for new stuff that's not going to cost me money, that was the way to go. So I got a pair of bike shorts. I've been really loving those. And I got 2 other things. They're on hangers. Well, the top just slid off, but it's this ribbed tank top. I really love this. I wore it on my birthday. And then the second thing is this cropped white tee. It's wrinkled. I haven't, dried it yet. Sorry, I haven't steamed it yet, but there that is. And while we're talking about hanging things, pants bottoms have been a real issue. I'm over here so I can hold up my skirt. And I did get this skirt from H&M. It does solve the bottom problem. I didn't necessarily need shorts, and So this works. The other pair of shorts I got from American Eagle, I had some great discounts there. So I got this little short, and then I got this tank top from American Eagle as well. The other things I got were from my birthday. My family asked me what I wanted, and I had given a couple of suggestions. So they got me this tank top from Cotton and this tank top from Cotton. I've worn everything from Cotton. I love this color. I live for beige, tan, oatmeal, whatever you want to call it. Love this so much. I want everything in that color. And then I also got these. These are the Cool Out sweatpants in that sage green color that I've been drooling over for a long time. And I also got this tank top. It's a gray tank top, mostly for sleeping. So, and around the house, that kind of thing. And then I got some makeup. I got the Tower 28 blush in the Beach Please blush in Magic Hour. And then I got this Kosas lip oil kind of trio that they came out with. That's everything. Now, I'm not talking about this stuff shamelessly because I have no shame. That's just the truth of what happened. I don't want to give a haul. That's not really what this is about. And this wasn't also about, like, I don't give a shit anymore. That's kind of not the thing. I wasn't just like, oh, here's an excuse. Like, I'm feeling low. Here's an excuse to buy stuff. Not really the case. I can tell you that the month of June has been the absolute worst month of my entire life since about 2014. There are some things that happened in 2014 that is probably the most traumatic year of my life. And this is a pretty close second. I'm not traumatic wise, but in terms of mental health and well-being, very poor. July was better. I had some really high highs. I had my birthday and a really, really amazing dinner with my partner. So there were some really high highs in July, but some incredibly low lows. That's kind of why I'm saying that I never really want to talk about it in June, and even in July, and kind of putting this off. Like, I'm still going through it. I'm still going through the motions. I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. I'm not at the other side of it yet. And so for me, it's like, how do you talk about this stuff when you're still in it, when you're still trying to figure it out? What I'm saying is the best that I can say for now. It's the best I can do for now. And it is what it is in that front. And so I've had this nagging feeling of failure, of being a failure. I almost didn't talk about these things like my lip oils, because how would you know? You wouldn't unless I told you. And so I didn't want to talk about these things because I would be broadcasting to people on the internet that I failed, that this no buy is not really working out, and it's not going the way that I planned. I didn't stick to my rules, those kinds of things. And I still feel that way in some sense, but I'm also incredibly hard on myself. There's nobody here. There has not been one single person who's commented on any of my videos saying, you're a failure, you're stupid, you're screwing up, you're a no-buy, you're an idiot, why are you doing this? Nothing. There have been really no negative comments about these things or about me in general on my videos. Yeah, there's been some dislikes, but it's not going to really get me down. People cannot like your content for a lot of reasons. And so it's important for me to talk about these things, I think, for a couple of reasons. And I was feeling most frustrated because I've seen other people do no buys, and I feel as though none of them have gone the way that this is going for me. It could be a contributing factor, could be that we're still in a pandemic, you know? And so I've kind of compared myself to others, being like, this is not going the way that it's going for other people. And so part of the why I want to talk about these things and show you like what has happened is because if you're doing a no-buy, you're thinking of a no-buy, I have a hard time believing that everybody could do it perfectly all the time. And so I'm here to, like, I don't want you to feel alone if you're struggling too. And that's a part of this video. And so I want anybody watching to know that whatever you're going through, whatever your process is, whatever your learning experience is like, whatever your no-buy looks like is fine. It's okay. It's important to talk about this stuff because this is my journey. This is my no-buy. Like, this is genuinely what it looks like. Anything else is being dishonest. And I do want to be honest with you and for myself, like to be honest for myself, which I can't grow and learn if I'm not honest and talking about why I bought this stuff or why I'm doing the kinds of things that I'm doing. And I'm documenting that, you know, for my channel and for me, because I do watch some of these videos back and I might in the future. So I've said that whatever your no-buy looks like is good enough. Like it's your journey. And I need to apply that thinking to myself too. Because the truth of the matter is that, and I think I've said this in multiple, you know, updates, is that when this stuff is happening, I'm learning. And I have learned through my no-buy. Like, I am learning to this moment. It's not as though I bought something, so I failed, the no-buy is over, the process isn't working. And buying the lip gloss is part of the process for me. And it's part of the learning. And I think I expected myself to be able to do better. And I expected myself to be able to just hit the targets, you know, just follow the rules. The rules are there, they're easy. I didn't expect for the buying to really be indicative of much, much deeper issues, including, and I think most especially, how I feel about myself and how I value myself. Those issues are way deeper than I ever expected at the beginning of the year. And not buying stuff has truly been forcing me to deal with it. And when it's gotten too much, I bought stuff. That's kind of how it's been. Not always, but you know, some moments have been really unbearable to look at yourself and really, really see how I truly feel about myself. To think that I feel this poorly about myself, that I believe, I'm just going to share one example only because I don't want to get into this at the moment. I believe that I genuinely have no talents in life. And that's a really distressing thing to believe as a truth about yourself. The question is not necessarily, is that true? But if the perception is that I think it's true or perceive that as true, then the reality doesn't quite matter. I mean, I have to figure out what that reality is and come to accept myself for who I am. And I was watching a Demi Lovato video, and she was saying that calling herself beautiful or sexy are not things that she believes. And I'm not saying this necessarily about the way I feel about my beauty or my sexiness, but it's a comparison, you know? And so, you know, standing in a mirror and affirming her beauty, affirming her sex appeal, affirming these kinds of things is not something that she buys into because she doesn't see herself that way. So instead, she says, I accept you. And for me, that's kind of quite powerful for the moment. I want to be able to look in the mirror for whatever kind of thing, whether that's writing or academia, or whether that's my beauty or my fashion, whatever the case may be, I want to be able to look myself in the eye for that thing and say, I accept you. I want to accept myself in all of the ways. Whatever I am right now, I want to accept you. And that's kind of the new goal. I can say that the No Buy year is fundamentally changing my life. And even though there's setbacks, I think the core was to stop shopping, but to figure out why I'm doing those things. And the why is because of negative feelings about myself and as a coping mechanism for the shit in life, but also how I feel about myself. So dealing with those problems is what I'm doing now. I'm doing the work now. And so there's absolutely no way I could be the same in 2021 as I was in 2019. It just is not possible because I'm feeling myself change and I'm doing the work to change. And, thoughts about my makeup purchasing and thoughts about makeup, they are changing. Okay. I think I might look a little different. Probably a little close up. Look at the sunshine. My phone overheated. I had to put it in the fridge. And then a family member came home and it was loud for a while. It's an hour later. And we're trying to make it work, We're just going to stick with the little corner for now. I know the setup is just a little bit different. I apologize for that disruption. What I was saying before I was interrupted is that one of the reasons why I've been feeling guilty about my no buy is that many of the pieces I showed you are fast fashion, basically all of them. And other ones like Aritzia, I purchased with a gift card. Okay, granted, gift card, sure. But I would really love to quit fast fashion. That's the goal. I would really love to do that. Those purchases, my ethics kind of went out the window, and it's not a great feeling when that happens either. And I feel like I have to be, and I want to be transparent about those purchases and that feeling for those reasons. And I think what it has demonstrated is that no longer shopping fast fashion is something that's truly important to me. Then I'm going to have to give myself the tools and the resources to be able to follow through on that. And I'm going to have to work on that. I was going to post a video talking about how I'm quitting fast fashion, and it just didn't seem right. I was going to post a video talking about how I want to quit fast fashion and what I'm going to do to achieve that goal. But posting that video didn't seem right in light of these purchases, honestly. There's that aspect. And also the YouTube. I started this channel as a passion project about documenting my no buy year. And I wanted that for myself, to keep myself accountable and motivated. And I was hoping to motivate and inspire others. But I also wanted to come on the platform for about 4 years before I did. And I have talked about this before. And I've really loved creating videos, but it's become a problem, or the way that May and June June and July have gone, is that passion kind of like sucked out of me because I was just not in a great place all around. And so I wasn't posting consistently. I also wasn't putting the time and care that I should into my videos. And I had made some goals for myself about improving, let's say, video quality or editing quality or my speech and how I talk, and distilling information to its core. My no buy videos are kind of exceptions to that rule. For regular videos, I usually create notes, and I'll even order them to try and make my thoughts more clear and things more concise. Clearly, I can do a better job at that. But my no buy videos are just kind of more like, here are some ideas that I have to go into it, and I want to speak more from and the heart sounds kind of corny, but speak more from how I'm feeling. And this video feels a little more scatterbrained than usual. So there are ways that I've been trying to improve my videos, or at least goals, and even some steps on how to do that. But June and July kind of sucked that out of me. So just last week, or earlier this week, just last week, because it's now Monday, I posted a new channel banner where I have, you know, I've I've made it clear when I'm going to be posting, including the time, and it's 2 videos a week now instead of 3, because I just was not feeling 3, and I actually had somebody question like, when are you going to post a new video? So that just felt like the best option, and to produce higher quality videos too just sounds better. And so maybe the connection between these things and the know by year feels tenuous or like very thin, or maybe not related at all. But the point is that the know by year has had other effects in my life, and dealing with the know by kind of content and doing the know by work has led to other things. And other things have also influenced the buying as well. I'm very sorry for the room change again. I'm just going to sign off here because there's something wrong with my phone and it just keeps shutting off. And this video was just hard enough to film in itself and kind of talk about these things, or at least put things in my mind that I've been wanting to try and get over and just kind of, you know, move on from. I just don't want to hang around for hours trying to figure this out. And even as I'm filming now, I only get 1 or 2 minutes before my phone shuts off. I have said the essence of the video, that I've been really struggling, and the struggle has been a process, but I think essential to my know by year and my process and what that's going to look like. And what my know by year has looked like has just been different, I think, than what I've seen from other people, and that's okay. So I'm going to sign off here. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having, I guess I'm going to be sending positive vibes to everybody who's watching today, tomorrow, all year long. I did want to say that I have been feeling and doing better. Things are looking up, but things aren't, at least myself, I'm not back to normal, but things are improving. I'm re-inspired with YouTube again, and this time off from school, I'm not sure if it's going to make it into the video or not, because that part I've been cut off like 5 times, but I'm taking a break from school. And this time off, I'm only like 1 day in, so this time off, I'm really hoping I can work on some skills, YouTube related, non-YouTube related, that I've been wanting to do for a while, and do some other projects as well. So I really wanted to say that I am doing better, but it's still a process. Thank you for watching and coming by my channel, and I hope to see you again around here soon. Bye.